Well, I've had a very parasitic relationship with Moni ever since coming out of school, where I just any little trouble that I have, which are many, I call Moni. I'm like, Moni, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. I need help here. And I remember Llewyn Davis in particular, when I did that movie Inside Llewyn Davis, I went to Moni and I said, I got to walk around a lot in this movie. Can you help me walk? and, uh, and then we came up with all sorts of stuff. I remember Moni, you set up the steps in 304, and you just told me to walk up and down the steps a few different ways. And then you told this great story, which I think I remember you telling in when I was at school about these wonderful jazz musicians that you saw come in. Do you remember the story? Can you tell the story again?
Before I joined Juilliard, I performed all over the country, and we went to New Orleans to perform in the college there. What's the college name?
Tulane.
Tulane, that's correct. So the person who actually booked us there said after the show, after our show, that he wanted to take us to some place to hear some music. We didn't know what it was. And he himself organized it. He was the first organizer of what's called Hall something. Hall? Something?
Preservation Hall.
Preservation. That's
In
right.
4 questions.
So myself, Mina, with whom I performed, and another singer we were performing with, Ellie Stone, went to see the show. And like, I wanted to leave because I saw these old people who I said, my gosh, they are going to drop on their instruments. But he convinced us to stay. But the story that I'd like to say, that each one of them was an unbelievable character. I don't know if you'll be able to see me, but the woman who played the piano actually walked like this. And then when she sat, her fingers were already on the And the guy that played the cello, the same.
No.
He was like walking like that and put his hand here and there and the bass.
That's brilliant.
And this was with all the instruments. And when Oscar came to work a little bit with me, I remember that. And I say, you play the guitar, and then the hands are used to that, and they take a little bit the shape of that. And that gives a little bit of some kind and into the character, to try and the character a little bit more. But that was really amazing watching these people. And that was, by the way, the opening of the Preservation Hall. That's how old I am.
Well, you do kind of carry the cat like it's a guitar, Oscar, so that makes sense.
Well, there you go. Yeah, no, we came up with the whole camel, like walking like a camel against the wind. And I mean, it was invaluable things so that when you're on set and just lost and feeling overwhelmed, it's just very clear physical things that you can remember and hold on to, and it just orients you. And I think that's why, I mean, that's one of the many reasons why I always go back to Moni.